Alright, what is up, my dudes? Today we are playing Rome 2 Total War, and I'm going to be playing as the Iceni, the Great and Mighty Barbarians. With my ally is going to be the Egyptians, and we're going to be fighting against the Romans and the Bactrians. Alright, first off, here we go. Alright, we all deployed over here, and we were like, take the hill. They thought the same exact thing. So right now, everybody's rushing to take the hill. Let's go over the army comps. Alright, I'm going to bring in 3 veteran riders, with my heroic rider being my general. Look at these guys. Just barbarians on the horseback. I'm going to be bringing 3 Britain slingers. Alright, these guys look pretty cool. Look like rugby players. I'm going to be bringing a couple things of chosen spear band. And then mostly chosen swords and a couple things of, let's see, heroic nobles. These guys are pretty nasty. So that's my army. Next we have the Egyptians. We're going to bring a lot of Thurio spears, 4 thing of Thurio spears, and 1, 2, 3, 4 thing of thorax swordsman. He's going to be a little bit more cautious, and he's just going to be marching his army up. He has carrying axemen, 2 units, 3 units of carrying axemen, and then he's got a couple of units of Galatian swordsmen, and then royal thorax swordsman. Alright, some elephants, African war elephants, Egyptian slingers, light cavalry, camel archers. Look at these guys. Awesome. Alright, and now for my enemies. Romans, they're just Romans. You know, he's brought a lot of Principes, Triarii, mostly Principes, Socii Hastati, and Socii Extraordinari, which are just these pretty cool looking sword units, lightly armored. Alright, pretty cool. Legatus, Triarii, pretty tanky. Alright, and then the Bactrian. He rushed up a unit of Bactrian royal cavalry up on this hill, and yeah, I really like the headdresses on these things. They look pretty cool. Then his army's back here. Alright, he's going to bring a lot of Persian light archers. Thurio spears, Levy pikemen. He actually brought pikemen into this battle. Thurio spears, and then thorax swordsmen in the back with some elephants in the back. Indian armored war elephants. So these are like a lot cooler looking than the African war elephants. They've got these cool gold helmets on top of these elephants, which is pretty cool. And then another thing of Bactrian royal cavalry. He's being cautious as well. He's just marching his troops up. Okay, let's get into the battle. I've kind of taken the high ground here, but we'll see how well that works out. Right now I'm just trying not to get skirmished down. I do have 4 thing of Britain slingers, but they're not very good, and their morale is kind of shaky, and they're going to be against auxiliary Balearic slingers, which are really good. He sees a mistake, and he's going to try to catch my skirmishers out. I see this, and I get them the hell out of dodge. Run. And then I've got my veteran riders ready to intercept. But they pull out, so do I. Uh-oh. Just barely in time, but I take a volley of spear, or of Pila right there. That didn't feel great. But now they're within range. I'm just start hitting them down. But like I said, these Britain slingers, they don't really do a lot of damage. Again, he's just trying to like really get. Oh! Look at that Pila right there. And this is a very expensive unit right here, so having 7 of them get killed and they have no kills yet, that's not good. Alright, here. The battle lines have been drawn. And here we go. We're going to get right into it. Britons are really good on the charge. So as soon as I charge in, you're going to see a lot of guys starting to get killed. Oh, devastating. There's almost no Romans left in my field of view right here. God, they just cut them to pieces. Battle lines have been drawn. So these barbarians are actually going to do pretty well. The Bactrian Royal Cavalry got a pretty sick rear charge, and it just destroys the morale of my unit. I get a counter rear charge, but it's not as devastating. Alright, I see a little bit of a hole here. Now I'm going to try to go around. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to be charging into this Triarii. That's a bad day. But look, he's Hastati, man. I'm telling you, these Britons are really, really crazy on the charge. You know, they do a lot of damage. Right now I'm just trying to stabilize these battle positions, these battle lines. Oh, right now, his general's kind of too far up, and we're just going to be pounding the general. And he sees this kind of late, and he's getting the hell out of Dodge now, but kind of lost some men in the process. Oh, there's the general right there with the gold-plated armor. Oh, he makes it out just barely before we encircled him. Alright, these heroic nobles are doing a number even against principes. Oh. Look, routing in the center. Hastati are just no match. Oh, it's pretty sick. Oh, he did a rear charge, but into his own men, so that's not going to work out too well. The Bactrian player is just slowly but surely trying to get around our flank and enclose us up here on this hill. And my men break over here in the center. It was just too well supported. Oh. So I decide, hey man, I need to get my cavalry out of here. They're probably going to be needed for late game. He's helping. He's like throwing a lot of spears into the fray. So, oh, look at all the bodies on the floor. Look at that. He just punched a huge hole in the center of their lines over here. Again, I'm just really trying to stabilize this battle position. The Bactrian is still just taking his sweet time, which is fine with me. Hey man, take as much time as you need. They crushed this flank, and now they're starting to get into the flank of our other men. It's not good. It's going to do a number on their morale. I'm taking my veteran riders, and I'm going to try to hammer and anvil as hard as I can over here. Oh, jeez. That was a pretty awesome charge. Unfortunately, I do believe a lot of them get back up, but that was a lot of damage, and we did a good flank charge right there. Still got men routing. More men are routing. The Romans are just so tanky. Even like they're really not great units like Sokiai, Hastati, but Principes, man, ridiculously tanky. Again, this Bactrian player is just very, very reserved. Oh, don't charge into the pikes. Oh, he barely pulls off just in time. I go after his skirmishers, and I do believe, yes, I route Principes over here, and I also, no, the Balearic Slingers make it out. I'm just going to try to kite as many of the Romans as I can away from the actual battle as I can. But look! Oh, we're starting to break them in the center. Romans breaking in the center. Who would imagine? Who could imagine such things? Oh, and I bring my my general out here. I want to get a devastating hammer and anvil strike. Here we go. Got all these Romans. Oh, they look over the hill. Oh, barbarian riders. Right into their backs. Oh, routs them instantly. They don't want any more of that at all. So now a bunch of these units are freed up, routing them, more routes. So right now it's actually looking pretty good. My units were just barely tanky enough to withstand these Romans in the center. Oh no. Hell yeah. Bodies hitting the deck. Alright, I still got these damn riders out here. I just keep charging them into the Balearic Slingers. I'm just trying to get as many kills as I can before they rout. The Legatus, their general, is doing a good job, and his cavalry is doing a good job of just trying to protect what Balearic Slingers he has left. And look at this. My ally has pretty much, I don't know what Bactria was doing. He really should have closed, and I think what he's trying to do is he's just trying to skirmish us, do as much skirmish fire, because he didn't bring a lot of troops, he brought a lot of bows. But he's wasting some volleys on already routing troops. You never want to do that. If you're going to be volleying into the enemy, make sure you're controlling what volleys they're going towards. Oh, that's devastating. Egyptian slingers, they're just not going to be a match for how many. Alright, I've got my slingers on the flank over here, and I want them to be targeting his slingers. Or, his archers, and look, we're killing a good number of them. These Britain slingers might not do a lot of damage, but, you know, they can get the job done. Wow, the Egyptian player has Thorax Swordsman just cutting these Romans to size over here. Oh, that was devastating. Oh, but unsupported, they're just going to get run down. I have 111. Wow, they did a pretty devastating charge. They only lost one guy on that charge. And then prolonged combat. Cavalry is just going to start taking more damage. See, he does a rear charge into his own men, so he doesn't really get a good flanking charge. He's only lost 2 men. So this is not really a bad situation. But yeah, he's going to have to start pulling all of his cavalry out because he did not do as well as I think even he thought. If that makes any sense. Don't care. Look at this guy. He's just in the middle of everything. Doesn't care. Oh, dead. Dead place. He's going to keep doing more cycle charges. Oh, one of his equites is routing. That's the problem. These are not heavy cavalry. Equites are very light Roman cavalry. Oh, he charges in fucking camels. Camels against... Wow. But look, the Legatus, he's losing heart. And the camels, they drop enough bodies. Oh, that's awesome. We're starting to rout. Yeah, even Triarii, even how tanky they are, they just no match when they're absolutely surrounded and getting tanked out. Alright, this Triarii is still holding strong. How much longer? Oh, he's losing men every once in a while. See a couple of them drop. Oh, mostly looking over here. Oh, yep. they're fighting back to back. I think that's so cool when they form the square formation and they're back to back, but it's just not enough. All right, now we can focus our efforts on this Bactrian player. The Roman player has sought refuge behind these Indian war elephants. But look, my Briton slingers. Yeah, I'm firing into this huge blob over here. I want to kill as many of these archers as I can. Nice. He's got Thurio spears over here. They're just going to be throwing. But look, we have enough men to just march upon them. Oh. Thurio spears versus Thorax swordsman. These Thorax swordsmen get the hell out of there. These Thurio spears. Oh, he just cancels the charge and charges into the flanks of these Thorax swordsmen. Oh, now he's firing peel into these levy pikemen. Very good move, very good move. Oh, look at how many of these Persian archers are just dead on the field. I was just utilizing my Briton slingers so well. Yeah, we've got a lot of guys still coming up. Bactrian Royal Cavalry over here. The last of this of the Roman. Okay, he activates his Indian armored elephant, and I'm like, oh, I see this, and I'm like, hey, Briton slingers, fire, fire, fire. Oh, it gets a devastating charge into these Royal Thorax swordsmen and into all these men. Oh, 150, 70. Man, he's getting so many kills, but we make them go berserk almost instantly. With the skirmisher fire, and then I have my men firing into him. Oh, already. Alright. Oh, his pikemen break over here. That is no good for him. Alright, he's going to try to do some... he's going to try to charge the hill, but still got Thurio spears up here waiting for him. I'm having my slingers just keep fire on him. Oh, I set my heroic noble riders, and they just took out this Royal Bactrian cavalry. Oh. So he's trying to, like, maneuver his pikemen to get really good kills on me, but I just refuse to fight his pikemen straight up. Oh! Look at that. Devastating on the charge. Look at that, they're just routing. He's got his armored elephants, they just came back from routing. Again, I refuse to, like, get sucked into a pike battle. So I just split my troops. Oh, I just routed all those men. Oh! The last of these Romans. And it is not going to go well. Because I got a counter charge off on him. And, yeah, it is not going to go well for those Romans. He does send in his legatus to do some rear charge, but it wasn't a really good rear charge. And that's it. They break. Everybody breaks. Oh, he brought back in his war elephants. They still do so much damage. 361. But at this point, there's nothing left. Oh, these war elephants did such a number on my men. Oh! Oh! Just gonna bulldoze. Oh! And that is it. That is it, my friends. That was a nasty battle. I really thought they had all the tools they needed to defeat us, but these barbarians were pretty stout. And we took heavy casualties, though. Let's see, how'd it go? I only deployed 1,800 troops, and we killed a little less than 1,500 men. Losses a lot. We lost a lot of men. And then my Egyptian ally, not as much men. I think he could have done a lot better as far as his elephants. But overall, not bad. We both got 1,400 kills. The Roman, he deployed over 2,000 men and only got 1,000 kills. So, yeah, bad day to be a Roman today. It was just on the charge. Of course, his best units were his Principes. But on the charge, yeah, these Hastati, they just had no chance. The Socii Extraordinari, same thing. Socii Hastati, same thing. The Triarii were tanky. They lasted a while, and they did get a decent amount of kills, but with the Hastati not getting as many kills and them pretty much routing very quickly, it just became overwhelming odds. And then the Bactrian player not supporting him immediately. Look at 378 kills. He totally could have wrecked us. We really didn't have an answer as far as elephants were concerned. Yeah, we had a lot of Thurio spears, camel archers, slingers, but nothing like fire arrows or anything like that. So he could have potentially done he could have potentially really changed the course of this battle if he had just supported his Roman ally a little bit sooner. Over 100 kills on his Royal Cavalry, both of them. So overall, really great job to my ally Ghost 1987, and then thank you for the game. My opponents, 1 in only 7, and STF Nopper. That's going to do it for me, guys. I will see you next time.